Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Transcended Wisteria Luna Rose back again to share part two. At least start recording on part two of my life story. Because it's a long story, so I might as well start. But I think where I left off is I guess I was explaining my coma, and but I didn't explain when I woke up. I woke up very fucking confused. In fact, I was bawling, crying, because I'm like, why, what the fuck? Why am I in a hospital? Um, it's really weird because I literally was sleeping for 2 months, but I was dreaming each day as if I were living my life every single day, going to sleep, waking up, going to school, or it's the weekend, go to McDonald's or whatever, going behind a dumpster. I don't know, some traumatic shit happened in those dreams. So it was such a shock to me waking up in the hospital. I was so confused. But I got up from the hospital bed, I was so confused. What the fuck? Why am I over here? And when I got up, I literally collapsed straight to the floor. And some nurses rushed in, to help me up. And some rushed to contact my parents, my family, to let them know that I woke up, and they explained to me that I was in a 2-month coma, and that my body is gonna be weak because I was in a 2-month coma, and that I need to get my strength back up. And from there, they kind of started planning for my transportation to a rehabilitation hospital, which I believe I was there for about 2 weeks, because they felt guilty and they did not want me there because to my knowledge, I was there for 2 weeks, roughly, because they know that they were responsible for my medically induced coma and they didn't want to get sued. But because of my lack of knowledge, with, the law system, whatever, being able to sue and all that, and the Hispanic culture, my family didn't really know much about that either. No, we did not sue them. We could have, and I wish I knew this then, but I did not. I would have probably made a lot of money, but when I found out, it was definitely way too late. By the way, I literally got my tattoo today. I posted it earlier. So I'm recording this a little bit after because I just woke up from a nap. But anyways, yeah. I was basically being fed through a tube, which, by the way, my vocal cords were damaged, but some people say they like my voice because there's a little raspiness to it, and my singing has been very great. It's a huge passion of mine. I don't say it enough, and I posted that too. But yeah, I had a tube going down my throat that they fed me through, um, while I was in my coma, and also because I had a blood clot on the left side of my leg. While I was in my coma, it developed because of the lack of movement. And if it were to travel up my lungs or into my heart, there was like an umbrella type thing to capture it so that I would not die. And let's see what else happened. They helped me get the strength in my legs back to learn how to walk. I mean, not learn how to walk, but get my strength back in my legs. And help me climb the stairs, take my showers, because when I got back home, guess who with any of that? You guessed it, no one. Because I think I did not even mention when this happened, I was literally in my senior year of high school. Just my fucking luck, right? So yes, I am a high school dropout, but yes, I also have my GED. It's a long story, but I'll explain that too when I get there. But my senior year of high school, it was actually like 2 weeks in that happened. The whole me going to the hospital, like it was 2 weeks into the school year, and then I was in my coma for 2 months, and when I finally got released from the hospital, and I got home, they were starting winter break. So I was worried about school still. On top of that, I was worried about my job that I had, that nobody cared to call for me. I was the only responsible person to be on top of those things, getting out of a hospital and recovering on my own. I understand I was 18, but that's a lot for a person that just got out of a 2-month coma. Anyways, I got like a packet of homework like this thick, I kid you not, this fucking thick, to catch up after winter break. And I went back to work, and they were lenient enough to give me a little bit of time to recover, but they weren't lenient enough to give me a reasonable amount of time waking up from a coma. But you know, the next big holiday or whatever, that was around the corner for them, where they needed help. At the time, I was a server at like a Sakura Japanese steakhouse. So yeah, I wore a kimono and like I was a server in front of a hibachi grill, blah blah blah. The next big holiday was Valentine's Day, which by the time I got back home was basically January, like mid-January. So not a lot of time, you know, to recover and get my shit together. And so they needed me. They didn't have a lot of staff members already. It was just the same people working from the time that I last worked. They didn't have anybody else. I was the only other person that was there, and they needed me. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna suck it up and I'm gonna do it. And that was the worst mistake ever because I burned my hand on both sides. So, and let me tell you the story because holy fuck, that day was hella packed. It was so busy. It is the busiest day for a Sakura Japanese steakhouse. Like, I mean, the price is right, and I'm sure the deals were good too. I don't remember. I don't remember. This was a long time ago for me. I was like 18. I'm 30 now. Do the math. But yeah, so I had like a full table, my first full table, and then another full table, and then I got a third full table while still getting the drinks for the first full table. And most of them wanted like a drink from the bar and a water, or a soda and a water. Like, basically everybody wanted 2 drinks. And so to hash the time, I tried to get all of the drinks and like put them on like the serving trays and like walk really fucking slowly so that I don't drop anything. And so then I could go to the next table, take their drinks, and the next table, and then I still had to get their sides and like, anyways, yeah, I got to the table with all the drinks, all the alcoholic drinks, and like sodas, whatever, on one tray, and all the waters on the other tray. I put one tray down. It was fine. I put the other tray down. It was a little bit like out. It wasn't all the way on. Or it was just like not balanced. And the whole tray was like, nope. And it all spilled. So, I quickly went to go get the drinks, the waters, I mean. And I don't know who gave out the sodas, but I went to go get the waters. I didn't even worry about it. But by the time I came back with the waters, or no, I think somebody else covered the waters, and I got the soups and the salads. I thought that the busser had gotten there by the time I came back, and you know, the grill is heating up. For the hibachi grill is heating up while I'm getting soup and salad, and the chef is getting ready, because I had to take also the orders of everybody's entrees and blah blah blah. The buster never got there to clean up the water spill, and when I got there to pass out the salads and then the soup, the water was still spilled. So I passed everybody their sides, and then the person directly in front of me, I'm only 5 foot tall, so I had to stand on my tippy toe to pass the person directly in front of me a bowl of hot miso soup. I stood on my tippy toes, handed it to him, or tried, and I slipped forward. The miso soup spilled on top of my hand, and I landed my hand on the grill, the hot ass grill. Does my breath smell good? Hi, baby. The pain was so unbearable. I had to leave right then and there. And it was so embarrassing. I fucking cried. It was so bad. And I was like not strong either. Like I was still regaining my strength. So yeah, trip back to the hospital. That was fun. And winter break, when that was over, guess who didn't finish the packet? This bitch. But this is where I'm gonna pause because I think Sparkle is trying to let me know she wants to go pee. But I will finish this video, hopefully, if not today, by sometime this weekend, and post it by sometime this weekend. Maybe I should go and buy a gun. Point it at the mirror, make me run. Part of me is holding it, part of me is lost. Always begun. Screaming in the belly of the car. Energy inspiring me in Mars. Part of me is alien, part of me is ghost. I forgot the lyrics. Sorry guys, I just like this. Everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. I kissed your lips, make you grip the sheets with your fingertips. Last bottle of Jack, we split a fifth. Just talking about life, going sip for sip. Yeah, you know you love to fight, and I say shit I don't mean, but I'm still gonna wake up on you and me. I know that last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said. I'm still 9 months sober, going on 10. So I fucked her little piggy. But I got her like back in January. Oh my god, how did it still survive? I'm sorry. My dog just knocked the fuck out of her. Are you okay, baby? Did you give yourself a concussion? Oh my god, baby. Locked inside a cell. I've been cheated, I've been sued, but I have lived to tell. The more you trick me when I'm down, the more it truly helps. I feel the madness creeping slowly. Love to buy money. I'm still lonely. Pay the price for your mistakes. The music died the day I walked away. No, I won't let you win. Not this time, my friend. You know that I'm better in the end. No. God damn, baby. Keep my head held high. 'Cause I know that I'm better in the end. I know you're jealous and you wish you could be me. I'm so smart and clever with my lyrics, can't you see? This music industry, and in case you think you are, go ahead, give me a ring. I'm a purple heart from all my fucking wounds. Lacerations to my pride that I consume. When you were looking back, I'm dancing what I do, and that's a fact. I forgot how fun this song was. And yeah, when I'm not okay, singing makes me happy. No, you won't take my pride. I'll keep my head held high. 'Cause I know that I'm better in the end, and all I've got to say, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. La 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 la. But you just believe me, it's true. Maybe that's just a mob. Let me not get it in the house. Hold on. Is this still recording? Not this time, my friend. I wanna brag about it. I wanna tell you now. I wanna show you out. I wanna show you out. I wanna show you. Yeah, yeah. I wanna show you out. I wanna show you out. I wanna show you. Yeah, yeah. I wanna show you out. I wanna show you out. I wanna show you. Hold my hand. You can hear what it was, boy. 9:30. I'll see you there. No, you hang up. You hang up. Something different about you. Love when you hit and smack too, baby. Let me look on your tattoos. That's true that I like PDA. Take it to a seat, play suck a little dick in the bathroom. Who that man with the big strong hands on her ass in the club with the pass me? That's you. Front seat, chilling with the window down. I'll be 10 toes down on the dash. Can fast food. Hope you can handle the heat. Put your name in the streets. Get used to my fans looking at you. Fuck with the hair. Don't fuck with the birds on the meat. Can you don't get sad with the rats? Your boys be mad that I don't fuck incels. Girls hate too. Back to a pigtail. I love you. I want a big tail. Boy, don't trip. I'll split a bit though. Take you around the world. They don't have to understand. Rub it in their face. Put a rock on her hand. Baby, can you call me back? I miss you. It's so lonely in my mansion. Kissing and hug the cutters. Whether they like it not. I wanna show you out. I wanna show you out. I wanna brag about it. I wanna tie the knot. I wanna show you out. I wanna show you. Baby, did you really lose it? I wanna show you out. Oh my god. There you go. I wanna show you out. I wanna show you out. I wanna show you out.
the only man. Me and you are my only fan. Holy cow, you're holy chant. Hold me down, wanna hold me tight. Be my security, it's your therapy. With you, I ain't holding shit back. When I need my space, you get. When you broke my heart, you fixed. Did a long walk on the beach. Living when they honk honk on the street. They see us in white in the Jeep. We a whole damn joint, we a energy. Baby, we could just ride on our enemies. They don't wanna know how you get to me. Let them feel how they feel in the Philistines. Cause this type of love's the epitome.
Okay, so you guys met my dog. I also have reptiles. Toothless keeps getting off, climbing down my face, so if she does it again, I'm gonna put her back in her enclosure. And yes, she lives with Snake Solid. I will show you the enclosure if it comes to that. Back to record the rest of the video where I had to pause, and I did have a very crazy weekend, so to say the least. Even this morning was fucking crazy, so I'll let you guys in my crazy weekend before I get back to my part 2. Maybe I'll even make it a part 3 because my weekend might even take over the rest of the video. Let's see what happened. Well, I was almost kidnapped. That's not funny. It was scary. I have a stalker, and at first I thought it was harmless. I thought like, oh, this guy is just like super fucking horny, and like I'm just a confident person, and it's been hot lately, and so but this time, like, I had my Medicaid covers my rides to my appointments, and I had an appointment to see my case manager this past Friday, and when I was notified that my ride was outside, I went up to my ride, and as I was going up to my ride, literally, oh my god, please don't go down my face, God, Toothless! Okay, I'm putting her down. The reason why I don't want her to do that is because my neck tattoo and her claws are sharp. But the reason why, sorry, I did not turn the TV off, and I don't want to talk over that. But, okay, I almost had to crash out, because it's so fucking hot, even in my room, especially in my room. It's so stuffy in here. But even if I try cracking a window to, like, unstuff it, guess what? It's hot outside. Yeah, she keeps knocking him over, but yeah. That's her enclosure. I'm about to upgrade her ship and get myself a tarantula. My baby's getting fat. I'm gonna get her some water because obviously she spilled her water. Okay, and I'm focused now. Remember guys, I have TBI, so if I'm not focused, I will probably be like, trying to remember even what the fuck I was talking about. But, yes, I approached the car, and as I was approaching the car, I guess he did not look at his rear view mirror to see that I was coming up to his car. And he just fucking pulled off. I didn't have a number to call. So, of course, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Hello? And yeah, he pulled off like a fucking maniac. So, there wasn't really much I could do. So I immediately called my Medicaid, or the Medicaid number, to like try to see if I could get another ride quickly to my appointment, because like that shit frustrated me, and my appointment was 15 minutes away. So I was kind of panicking, and she's like, yeah, I'm scheduling it right now. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. So I didn't want to miss it again, so I didn't want to take a chance, and I just waited outside. I didn't care how long it took, but I was just waiting right there, same spot. I just stood there. So me doing that, I didn't notice right away, but the car pulls up. I'm like, oh my god. Like, I quickly like start like trying to open the door, like, you're here for blah blah blah. And he's like nodding his head, and I go to open the door, and my intuition hits, like, don't get in this car. I'm like, I look at his license plate, and I'm like, wait, what's your name? And he is like, yeah, no, get up here. And I'm like, no, what is your name? You're here for blah, blah, blah. And he says it again, and I'm like, no, whose car am I getting into? And then it just rose all kinds of red flag. I'm like, oh, hell no. I closed the door, and then I pulled my phone out real quick, and I took a picture of the license plate of his car, which I still have to report it. I haven't, because it's been such a crazy weekend, and it's... So I didn't report it. I actually asked my best friend to do so, but like, he didn't see my message until I was already at my case manager's appointment. I messaged him through Facebook. He was in his therapy session, and like, I think it was a phone call, so like that's why he didn't see it till then. And he ended up apparently calling the police, and they didn't understand the situation, so they didn't really take the report, I think. So I still have to report it myself. But then I was like, no, it's okay. I'm okay now. I'm good. I'm safe. I'm just like really like frazzled. I was just really frazzled, and I was very dissociated. Even when my case manager saw me, she could tell like I was not myself. I wasn't entirely there, and then I was eventually. I just needed like a moment to kind of ground myself, I guess. But yeah, that happened, and then Friday came around. No, Saturday, sorry. Hot ass sun. My AC broke. Well, the apartment complex, like, I guess everybody's using the AC, and it like caused everybody's AC to like not work properly. So like, I've been just sitting in the fucking bathtub reading my books, cause like, what the fuck else can I do to cool down right now? Also, I was pretty irritated that I couldn't really do a lot because it was so hot, and I can't stand the heat. Like, like I had to stay inside and just like try to cool down as much as I can, you know. And we went outside, me and Sparkle, when it was time for me to walk her. But beforehand, they were shooting fireworks. She was hiding under the bed because she was scared, like we were getting shot or something, I guess. And I'm like, baby, it's okay. This is normal. It's okay. Like, she's still, like, this is her first experience with me and fireworks. So I kind of just got her back from my ex. So this is my first time experiencing fireworks with her. But like, we went outside for the walk and we went to the dog park, and there was fireworks in like 2 different directions, and she saw it and she was like so excited and like running around everywhere like, oh my god, you like fireworks? Okay, let's go see them. And then I put the leash on her, and then we were looking around for fireworks. And so they weren't really shooting much at the point when we were walking, and then like we walked next to a fire, which was alarming. And then by the time we were like panicking, trying to look for a security guard to put it out, some people came out with a huge bucket of water, and like just threw it on the fire. And I go, okay, well, problem solved. And then we just kept walking. And then Sparkle was staring at this blinking light, and I was like, what are you looking at? And then I saw it, and then I grabbed her and I ran for it. That shit almost went off next to us. It's a firework. Eventually we got home, and I opened the windows to get some air circulating, because it was a cool night last night. And I slept butt ass naked, and whoever the fuck was like, because I live by the street, he was just driving, probably got lucky and saw me naked. I obviously don't know whether to come inside or stay outside. Anyways, continuing. I saved our asses from getting blasted. Didn't mean to rhyme, honestly, but this morning was interesting. Because of the heat, it took me a while to really sleep, so I kind of woke up. I was running late this morning, but I had managed to, feed my dog, walk her, water my plants, get something to take with me so that I could take my meds, because like I can't take it on an empty stomach, and like made sure that I took some drinks with me, because I knew it was going to be hot today too. I mean, not as hot as yesterday, but yeah. Sorry, I'm playing with her. She loves when I play with her. Baby. But yeah, eventually I got to the bus station, and these guys came out eventually to the bus stop, like, are y'all idiots? Do you not see me sitting at the bus stop? Like they went straight for the bus, and clearly it was closed. Like they ran for it, like it was about to leave them or something. And I'm just sitting there doing my makeup, like nonchalantly, and I'm looking at them like, what the fuck, these idiots. And the guy noticed me, and so he came over and he just sat down. And then the other guy was like being obnoxious, like knocking on the fucking bus, like oh, hey, are you open? And then he comes up to me and is like, hey, are you waiting on the bus? I'm like, no. And he's like, he just goes to the bus, to the window, and he like opens it himself when it was closed to begin with. And then he starts calling the bus driver through the window, and then starts arguing with the bus driver because the bus driver got mad. The bus driver got mad at the other person for like even having the audacity to do that in the first place, and started arguing with him. And then he came back around, was like, hey, yo, you didn't say nothing. I'm like, it's too early for this man. I'm like, chill out. Oh my God. And the other guy was like agreeing with me. And he's like, what do you say? Something along the lines of, man, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You ain't gonna do shit, and you know it. And then the other guy was like, man, we both could jump you. And then he's like, man, he took his crate. He had a crate, by the way, a random crate with him. And then he went to the other bus stop where there was a bench, and he just like kind of tried to lay down. He sat down and then like was about to lay down. And then out of the random, like out of nowhere, literally, I don't know where the fuck this guy came from, but he comes from like the left over their side, and he like comes charging towards our direction, like he's running for the bus. And then he like jumps this little fence that's kind of dividing the bus station and like the grassy area where he was coming from. And I'm like, hey, you know you don't gotta run, right? The bus is out of service. And then he like kind of like, after he jumps the fence, he's like, he like speed walks, and like then he slows down his pace and like starts acting like proper, I guess, like acting like he didn't just do that. And then he walks towards the other bus station, the bus stop where the other guy is. And like he claims, I don't know because I didn't pay attention, he claims that he pulls out a pocket knife and starts accusing him of stuff. And then the guy then turns around and comes back my way and looks at me and goes, you closed, right? I'm like, what? I'm closed? And it's like, yeah, you said it's closed, right? And then I'm like, something in my head clicked, and I'm like, oh, this guy's tripping. He's probably on drugs or something. I'm like, oh yeah. So I let him go. Like, and then, like, he, like, as he's walking away, the other dude comes around like, hey yo man, what the fuck was that? And then the other guy like turns around like, you killed my brother, man, you killed my brother. And then he's like, I guess, engaging. I'm like, dude, leave him alone. Leave him the fuck alone. He's tripping. Leave him the fuck alone. And then, like, because the other two guys were so confused, they did not understand what was happening until I said that. And then suddenly he hops in a car and, like, starts driving towards the bus station in a lane that goes the opposite direction. He starts driving towards the bus station to, like, yell at us, because the other guy just wouldn't stop engaging. And he was like, "Oh, I'm from South Carolina. Like, you don't know what's up. Blah 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 blah." Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was low key funny. And then he started like threatening that he was gonna spray us full of lead. And like, yo, if he did something, I would have definitely dropped to the ground, took cover, because I was on my way to work. So of course I didn't have nothing on me. But, and I'm not, this is not me condoning violence at all. I'm just saying, like, come on, it's 2026, guys. You gotta stay ready. It's retrograde. These weird things did not happen for no reason. Be ready, guys. Like, tune in. Seriously. Like, wake up. Retrograde. Look into spirituality. Like, please. Shit's getting serious. Anyways. And then so he made like a U-turn and then went the right way. Just drove off. And then that's when the out of service bus decided to suddenly start working. And then we were all laughing about it because we all hopped on the bus and we were talking to the bus driver like, "Yo, man, did you see what just happened out there?" Like, yeah. He was like, "Yeah, I heard it too." And the guy was like, "Were you gonna just let him shoot me? Like, were you just gonna let me die?" He's like, "No, man, I would have called the cops." Like, yeah, probably by the time he already got hurt, maybe, right? In my head, I didn't say nothing out loud. I was just trying to get to work. But yeah, interesting morning, interesting weekend. But I didn't record myself because I was like processing everything that was happening and trying to like tune in and meditate and like stay grounded and protect my energy and all that jazz. Trust me, not for no reason. And also I wanted to make plans on how I'm going to start, building my channel and start making like plans on, because I do want to start giving away like little self-care jars, like do little giveaways for any people that like start interacting with me or actually likes, share, or subscribe, because I don't get enough interaction with my audience and I would love that. Positivity. I really want to do this. I want to build this community and I want to start sharing my business. I want to share my services. I want to try doing podcasts and interviews and connect with everyone. Like, I'm so serious. I want to build a community. I'm so excited for the future and we're all in this together, guys. I can't do this alone, so please help me build this community. I love all of you guys. And I cannot wait to show you guys my new glasses that I just ordered. They're literally called Wisteria, and I'm like, oh, it kind of matches my platform. Oh my god, this is gonna be so cute. And they're like purple. They're so cute. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. And also I'm getting myself an e-bike because I prefer to travel with a not car. It's easier in where I live. I live in the city. I am a city girl. used to not be, but I have turned into a city girl. But you will find out that I'm a hood girl. Never take the hood out of a hood girl. But yeah, everything's pretty close to me, so it makes sense to me. It's very economical also, you know. I love plants, you know. I'm a botanist. I love books. I love the planet, you know. So to me, it makes a lot more sense to not pollute the planet, you know, and not waste money on fucking expensive ass gas, you know. I don't know how long this video is, so I am going to edit it right now and upload it, I guess, and then I will see about making a part 3 because I feel like you guys deserve a video. I don't want to turn my consistency into a non-consistency because the weekend was so crazy. I'm so serious. I want to build my community. So please, love. I know it's not love. Like, share, and subscribe. No. Love, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.